Good morning everyone. So we are at Palvarada, well, we're not at the falls yet, but we're at the Palvarada Falls walking track. Apparently it's a 3-hour return. I thought it was only 2. So
we're going to give it a go.
We'll give it a go.
We've only just come up the track and we're just a bit out of breath already.
2 seconds. Stop to talk to you because we can't talk and walk.
Yeah. Before we get into this, where were we the last couple of days? So we left you at the Gordon Reserve. We ended up staying there for 3 days. It's actually a beautiful place to stay and it was so relaxing and so chill. We just ran out of water, that's why we had to leave.
Standard.
Standard.
Same happened to us at the Ninda Gully pub. We've seen an episode. We had to leave there early.
Yeah.
Because we ran out of water.
So
we hadn't learned a lesson.
Headed up to Hobart, did all our reprovisioning of the vehicle, so to speak, and because it was New Year's Eve, we thought we'd go up to Rosny Point Lookout, spend the day there and just see the new year in style. And the fireworks were actually quite nice actually over Hobart Harbour. You could see all the cruise ships in there, a few of the last people coming in for the Sydney Hobart race, the last couple of boats, the stragglers and all that coming in, so that was really good to see. Yeah,
it was really good. We thought we were going to be like 1 or 2 people up there, but no.
Oh yeah,
it was
got
so packed
busy.
As per expected, I guess. But yeah, I think
we thought we strategically parked the van on the side of a very, very steep embankment and no one would come around the back doors, but people still managed to climb around the back doors to take pictures and watch. So
oh well, we had some company for a bit, so that's okay.
The resilience of crowds.
Let's get on with this walk.
Yeah.
Guys, you know what that little sticker means? It means that we can't film at all. Tasmania has a few different rules,
laws,
doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to tell them?
You just need a permit to film if you're a content creator on Parks and Wildlife Service areas that are managed by Parks and Wildlife Service.
Yeah, so if I see that sign...
We see that sign, this is great, we're in a lovely place, but we ain't allowed to film.
No, so we might just go down there and see you back here, I guess, eh? But it says you can take photos. I guess that just means there's a viewing point or whatever.
And you can bring dogs here, which is weird.
You bring dogs here, you can't film it.
Makes no sense.
Very strange.
You can't film it unless if you're monetized.
We to get a license for this, they make it really difficult and it's really expensive.
Yeah, it's $440 per event. Mm-hmm. You have to put in 21 days notice. We haven't got 21 days notice. We decided to come here and have a look at the park.
Yeah.
So 21 days notice, 20 million in liability insurance. If you need a ranger, that's $75 an hour. If the ranger needs to be on camera, that's even more money.
But the thing is, the argument is though, we're just
crews.
vloggers, so we're just filming us, really.
Yeah, we are just filming
But anyway, not going to risk it, guys. I'm sorry. We'll leave you here. We'll catch you in a second.
Look at that, no one stole it.
We've returned.
It's been there for like 3 hours, that camera.
I tell you what, guys, the only time I wish you were there was a little bit of a scramble bit, and you know what, the waterfalls weren't all that, to be honest.
It's one of those waterfalls that doesn't flow very fast.
You get there and go, is that it? We walked 3 hours.
We witnessed a moist rock face.
Hey guys, if life gives you lemons, make lemonade, eh? We had a good time. Alright, now we're back. I think we need showers. We haven't showered in a couple of days. Standard.
Plus it was a happy, hot.
It was a struggle. That we were scrambling, so let's see if there's better lighting. There you go, guys. Is it better?
The track said it was moderate, but towards the end it was quite challenging.
Like, I had my sticks out, as you saw on the way up. I was literally pulling them up to go up those rocks. My knees are fine because of the sticks, so if you haven't got sticks, guys, recommend it. But anyway, we are just going to have a tea here, and we're heading into Huonville. Now, on the way past Huonville, we saw, I guess, a shed, lack of a better word, that said there was toilets up there, there was laundry, and a car wash. Van life is dream.
Public showers.
Yeah. Did I say that? Oh no, there was showers there.
Public
Oh,
showers.
there was showers there as well. So what a great little thing to have up there. We haven't been up there yet, but I'm thinking we need to go. What do you reckon?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you're very done.
Definitely. And we'll explain why we use public showers all the time in a minute.
Yeah. We'll just get up there and see what it's like first, eh? Go first.
We need fuel. We've actually not been too bad in Tasmania. We do a tank of fuel a week. So, because we're not doing the
We're pretty slow.
not doing the big K's like we were doing in, on the
exactly.
mainland.
Oh, he won't do it now. He was dancing.
To the sound of the pump.
Alright, here we are, guys. Yeah, see? Look, there's a laundromat. You can't see, I'm totally blurry there. Laundromat, shower, car wash, and dog wash. Oh, Pablo.
Van life is a dream.
You get your bath.
We're getting clean, Mr. Stinky.
It's too expensive. We can do it ourselves. Looks like it's just in there, guys. I'm just going to check these out in a sec. We'll just move up closer. I've never seen this before. The lens cap, guys. I keep forgetting the
Always
lens cap.
with the lens cap, eh?
Alright, let's go in. Wow, there's loads. Loads of washers.
Obviously no one owns a washing machine in Huonville.
That's strange, isn't it? There's so many. Oh, what do we got back here?
$5 a shower.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm impressed. That one over there,
Smell real clean.
Not so much.
Just everyone. It's a toilet as well, that's the problem.
it's not great. So I think we're going to shower first and
Shower first and then we'll wash all of the dirty clothes.
Yeah.
We don't have any extra dirty clothes. Maybe wash Pablo and then maybe wash the van. Everything's getting washed today. Huonville, the land of cleanliness.
you look fresh.
I feel so much better. They really good value, those showers. Like,
I felt like I was standing there for eternity.
it did seem a lot longer than 5 minutes. I got to the point where I was like, well, I'm bored of this now. I don't usually take long showers, but like, we've had a few questions in the past. You know, why do we actively go out and look for showers and go, oh, there's showers and facilities here? But we do carry a shower permanently with us. We do have a toilet permanently with us, but the shower's more for like when we're off grid, because we've only got 84 litres of water and we have to heat that water up 10 litres at a time, and it's like, it's a quick in and out shower, very military, you know, like completely cover yourself in soap and that's it. But when you get the opportunity to use a shower and just stand there,
Yeah, it's much better.
it just makes it
I
feel
just
so much
hate
better.
having to fill up with water all the time. So.
And yeah, and that reduces the amount of times that you have to fill up with water. The other thing is when we've got gyms as well, the gym membership as well. They're great. They're open 24/7. You can shower whenever you like. They're super clean. They've got, you can work out in there if you want to. We do sometimes. And like, there's hair products there. There's hair brushes, hair dryers, hair straighteners. Not that I need them, but they're really good for you. And they even do complimentary deodorant at some of these places as well.
I
So,
always use their deodorant.
yeah, why not? So that is why we actively seek out showers, even though we carry one on board.
Almost done with the clothes. We're going to, once we do this, we're going to go wash the van.
Yes. Does anyone else's partner disappear when the washing comes out of the dryer?
I needed to go to the toilet.
Name and shame below.
Thank you. While he is washing the car, I'm going to sit here and edit a video for you guys. And one way to, well, not that it's going to take the same amount of time to edit a video, but you know, give you something to do in the back. Pablo Aaron now is the only one that stinks in this van.
Yep. Everyone else, the van's clean, the clothes are clean, the occupants are clean. It's just the Chi that's not. So we've got a solution. Pablo?
Pablo? Oh, there you go.
There we go. No more smelly Chi.
You smell like rainforest.
Rainforest Chi.
Rainforest mist. Just not looking for us.
Doesn't care. Right, in the absence of Bunnings, there's always a Mitre 10. And Huonville has got one. So I'm going to go in and get some gas that we so desperately need. Gas got. Jet boil, gas got. We're back in business.
Welcome to the little riverside town of Huonville, right in the heart of Huon Valley. First thing to mention is they have long vehicle parking. It's super handy if you're travelling with a caravan or a bigger rig like ours. From there we took a wander down the high street. It's got a nice mix of local shops and cafes, and it's got that laid back small town vibe. We then headed over to the Huonville foreshore. The views along the Huon River are just beautiful. It's such a peaceful spot to stop and take it all in. And if you're feeling adventurous, the Huon jet boat is right there too. We're not doing it this time, but a few years ago we gave it a go and it was so worth it. Huonville's got a bit of everything and it's a great little stop if you're exploring the area. Alright, that was lovely, but we are going to go to Geeveston. Geeveston we visited a while ago. How long? 2 years?
3.
3 years?
3 years.
Time flies. And it's a gorgeous little country town, I'd say. So let's go check it out. What a park. This is a day spot, guys.
This is a day spot.
But it's pretty cool. The juice in here. Let's look over here. I'm impressed.
Dump point, fresh water over there. RV stay park there, $15 a night if you want to use that.
Yeah.
And there's a bridge over there where you can see platypus.
Yeah, that's right. Look at how busy the CMCA is. When we stayed here a couple of years ago, that was empty. Now look, it is absolutely chockers. Not sure if we're going to stay there tonight. We'll see. Dinner time. Took me ages to get an upload up. Took like a full day to upload. Starlink is good for downloads.
Starlink's absolutely awesome for downloads. We're
Not
getting
so much for upload.
We're getting over 300 megabits download.
Yeah.
Upload 11 if we're lucky.
It
sometimes.
was terrible. So if you're trying to upload anything on YouTube or anything like that, just beware, it's very slow.
Yeah, you might need to reposition.
Yeah, so we're going to have dinner. I think Tim is cooking bolognese tonight, are you not?
Pasta bolognese, yes.
And we'll catch you in the morning. See you guys. Tell you what, guys, what a beautiful day. Oh, good morning. What a beautiful day today. As you can see our van in the background, we are in this stunning Geeveston, which will take you around next episode, I think. But this is a day area we're actually at. We didn't actually stay here last night. We stayed stealthily around the area and we did the same the night before. We just want to save a few pennies, and sometimes campsites are just like a field and you're thinking, what am I paying for? Because they kind of use facilities in the town, so you're not actually paying for facilities as such. So we kind of save a bit of money that way, and sometimes the best campsites are at the side of the road. Go figure. Well, that's it for today's episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to our members, and we appreciate all of you. If you haven't signed up for our memberships, click the link below. You'll see advanced screenings of all our videos. I think we're 4 videos ahead at the moment, so yeah, worth doing. So we will see you next time. See you guys.